Just a few years ago, Eminem was a classic nobody, a high school dropout, unmarried father, and unemployed short-order cook whose dubious dreams of rap stardom were clearly going nowhere. For the last year and a half, though, he's been one of the busiest men in music, performing nonstop, promoting nonstop, and generally doing whatever it took to keep walking around upright through it all. Fame has been good to you, I imagine, right?
Last year was a really crazy year for me, so I don't think anybody saw me not drunk. You know what I'm saying? And not on some type of substance. Fame hit me so fast, I didn't even know what I was doing.
Every time I try to tell them no, they won't let me ever let them go. I'm a sucker, all I gotta say is drugs really got a hold of me.
A new track called Drug Ballad shows Eminem struggling to stay afloat in the midst of a hurricane of sudden fame and long-sought fortune.
I didn't know how big my record was going to be, and I didn't know if this opportunity was ever going to come to me again, so it was like I was doing each and everything that I could do. Yeah. Any chance to be on TV, any chance to do a show, and promote the album, whatever I was doing, and barely slept. So, the drugs kept me alive. They kept me going, but I've learned to pace myself better this year.
He's also learned to deal a little more effectively with some of the personal insecurities that his newfound fame tends to trigger.
I used to have this really big problem with people staring at me, like when I was younger, it was like, why are you staring? Like if somebody was staring at me, they wanted to fight me, but I have to see past that and say they have a reason to. Because otherwise, I get edgy, like, yo, why is this person staring at me? I just can't stand to be stared at for no reason.
M's various insecurities date back to his famously painful childhood. So famous, in fact, that his mother, Debbie, is suing him for $10 million, charging defamation of character.
You want from me $10 million? Hi, Mom.
Bitch, Mom, suing for $10 million. She must want $1 for every pill I've been stealing.
Is this lawsuit with your mom still going on?
Yeah, it's still going on, and it really pisses me off that I can't talk about it.
But you're talking about a record,
Where the fuck you think I picked up the habit? All I had to do was go in the room and lift up a mattress.
There's a difference between artistic expression and things I say on a record and things that I say publicly that I just recently found out. So it's kind of, it gets under my skin a little bit that I can't say things and make comments, because I want to. Believe me, I want to. But, I just keep quiet for right now because I'm paying out my ass for lawyers as it is.
Apart from M's estranged mom, there's also a growing number of other family members who've lately developed a powerful interest in their newly rich and famous relative.
For every million I make, another relative sues. Family fighting and fussing over who wants to invite me to supper. All of a sudden, I got 90-some cousins. Nobody
in my family really gave a damn about me, growing up as a kid. As soon as I made it, it was like, I knew you'd make it, I knew you'd make it, or remember when I changed your diapers and that. Nobody in my family helped me get where I'm at.
The one person in his life that he does owe, M feels, is his 4-year-old daughter, Haley, and he's determined to be the father to her that he never had himself.
I just don't want to be like my father was. I want to be there for every step of the way for my daughter. I want to be there for Haley's first day of school. When she starts school, I want to be there for everything that my father missed out.
His presence in Haley's life may ultimately complicate it a bit, of course. Eminem is a serious star now, and his daughter is beginning to get the picture, too.
She likes Britney Spears. She likes Christina Aguilera, and when she sees those people on TV, and then me on TV right with them, I think she's getting the concept. She's really smart, and she's starting to learn, she'll, like if we're going to go to the grocery store or something, she'll say, Daddy, you got to put your hat on because otherwise you're going to have to sign autographs.
How much damage can you do with a pen? Man, I'm tough as you would have been. You would have been in my shoes. Who would have thought? Slim Shady would be something that you would have bought.
She hears my music, and hears the cuss words and this and that. I don't think she totally understands what my music means or anything like that, or that it's even offensive or wrong or anything. But she hears the cuss words. She knows not to repeat them. She knows, She knows right from wrong.
She learns these things, he says, from her newly united father and mother.
Me and Kim are married now. I keep my little circle of family and friends, people that I've basically grown up with, because I feel like at this point, anybody that I meet after this only knows me for Eminem or Slim Shady. Doesn't know Marshall, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I keep those friends around, because I know that those are the people that really, really care about me for me.
Few would have predicted a happy end to the M and Kim story after hearing the last album's horrific 97 Bonnie and Clyde.
Mama's too sleepy to hear you screaming in her ear. That's why you can't get it away. But don't worry, Daddy made a nice bed for Mommy at the bottom of the lake.
Is that difficult after doing a record in which you're like dropping her body into the bottom of a lake?
No, it's not, because we got a really funny relationship. Our relationship is
Lopez and Puffy, you know this. Sorry, Puff, but I don't give a f if this chick was my own mother. I'd still with no rubber.
Are you anticipating any trouble with Puffy and the Jennifer Lopez you mentioned on here? Like you're going to impregnate Jennifer Lopez?
It's no secret that Puffy and Jennifer are together or whatever, but at the time that I wrote that, there was just rumors of them being together. And basically you're saying Puffy's got a beautiful woman, you know, who doesn't want to have sex with her, you know.
And how does Puffy Combs himself feel about this salacious tribute? Responding by a press release, Combs said, quote, Eminem called me and explained to me his record. We both understand this is hip-hop, it's entertainment, it's not personal, and so don't have a problem with it. Every man is entitled to fantasize. I myself am guilty of fantasizing about Jennifer before we started going out. In fact, I still fantasize about her. At the end of the day, it is just a record, not a reality. Whatever. It must just be hard to stay mad at this man. Eminem actually kills off his producer, Dr.Dre, in one of their new tracks, and Dre's okay with it.
Dr. Dre said, nothing, you idiots. Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement.
So when M comes to you and he has a rhyme that says, like, Dr. Dre's dead, I've got him locked in my basement, what's your response? Do you just laugh it off?
You know what? I'll just have to let Eminem be Eminem. You know what I'm saying? I can't go in and say, yo, man, you can't say this on the record, you know? Because if I was told that when I started, it probably would never be an NWA.
He was cool with it. He laughed, you know? And the same on this record. I think I killed him twice, 2 or 3 times on this record. But I killed my girl. I killed Dre. You know what I'm saying? Who am I not killing? I think I kill you on this album.
I think people are dissecting the music a little too much, man. Just buy it and bump it.
What I would say to people who listen to every single lyric is like, you know, stop analyzing my too in depth. You know what I'm saying? Every single word that I say doesn't necessarily mean something.
And keep an ear peeled for the non-homicidal stuff, too, like Eminem's greatest track to date, a heart-wrenching song about a fan called Stan.
Dear mister, I'm too good to call and write my fans. This will be the last package I ever send your ass. It's been 6 months and still no word. I don't deserve it. I know you got my last 2 letters. I wrote the addresses on them perfect.
It's the most amazing track. How did that come together? Is that based on anything real, or?
It's based on, you know, fan mail that I get. It's really weird for me to get fan mail because I still haven't grasped the whole concept. It's weird to still see myself on TV. I don't have time to write back every fan.
But what's the you said about you like to cut your wrist too? I say that just clowning, dog. Come on, how the bitch?
Basically, the dude is crazy and he thinks that I'm crazy too. Like I'm really crazy for real in real life, and he's got somebody that he can relate to.
Do you actually get letters from people like that? From, like, people
I get letters from
sanitariums or something?
Yeah, I get letters from fans that say, you know, I can relate to what you went through. I never knew my father neither.
Some of the people Eminem targets on the new album are unlikely to...
What am I dressing up right now?